Howdy, my noble friends. Sir Kaka Babu is here. And guys, it has been a very long time since I last made that video, you know. And there are something about which you cannot do anything. And one thing like that happened to me as well. There is some construction work going on around my house, and they are moving big power lines. And due to that, the electricity situation was deplorable. Electricity was going out, and Babu was unable to make any videos or, in fact, do anything. But it had a bright side as well. I finally got the time to catch up on my reading, and I was reading Panzer's book named Panzer's Battle by General von Mellentine of Germany, and he was one hell of a man, and he served with uh, the Field Marshal Erwin Rommel in Africa, and he served in Russian front as well, and in the initial invasion of France, he served there as well. So it's a good read, and you guys should try it. Uh, it's a book written from a German perspective and very objectively, without any prejudices. And yeah, it's great. And now I'm losing some of my interest in it because the time in the book being described is 1943-ish, whatever. And now Germany is starting to lose, and he is in fact suffering defeats. And man, I cannot bear to read that, but I'll see what I can do. Anyways, enough about that. And yeah, I've been since I couldn't play this campaign of mine due to because I had to record it. So I started another Sicily campaign, and it is going very great. As you can see here, I have captured this Iberian territories of Cordoba, and which was my, in fact, which is my Moorish capital, and this region and this all of region, and I'm fighting the Egyptians at Benghazi, and I captured Alexandria. Then I had to retreat to retrain, and yeah, it's going pretty good. Papacy is in my pocket because look at that. I have my own pope and the cardinals. Check them out. I have so many of them. And partner papacy in the bag, and Sicilian campaign is going great. So now I think I should bring you guys up to speed about what I have done from the start of the game till now, so that you guys are totally aware of these events which have happened in the game, right? So yeah, the game started in. Oh yeah, one more before I start. I have changed the game a bit, and now I have look at this, 9 recruitment slots, and it is a really big help, and it would really uh, remedy the situation of retraining, because it is tedious, and I only have 3 recruitment slots usually, and it was a pain in the ass, and I was really getting discouraged from playing this game. So I searched a bit, and I changed something in some file, and now I have 9 recruitment slots. And if some of you are thinking that, man, this is cheating, no, it's not, because the AI has the same benefits, so he can retrain his troops quicker, and he can recruit more troops quicker as well. So yeah, all sides would benefit, and mostly me, because it makes me feel better that my forces are getting retrained quicker. Now, the game started in 1100 AD, and we were in possession of these area, Silves, Cordoba, Granada, and this Moria region, right? And yeah, these regions were mine as well, and I had till Algiers, right? So the first thing I did was to recruit everything which I could. The money was not an issue at that moment, but the troops available for recruitment made them made be pathetic troops which were at the start of the game, and or the advanced troop. The availability of troops was very low. So I had to recruit everywhere, and I assembled a full army, and in fact, and then bumped up my forces here as well, and then captured Seville. I also assembled an army and moved from Algiers. This was a castle, and on to Belab al Anab, right? And there I encountered the Sicilians, these motherfuckers who were trying to expand into North Africa on the African region. So I kicked their ass and then moved on to Tunis, which was under their possession as well. And then I captured this rebel territory, and then I to you know get some breathing space. I contacted these Leon, Kingdom of Leon, and made an alliance with them. Those motherfuckers, backstabbers. They were to backstab me and betray me in the near future, but I didn't know that. I made contact with Portugal and the Kingdom of Aragon as well. But after a few turns, when Portugal declared war on me, the Kingdom of Leon followed suit, and after that, Kingdom of Aragon. So I was at war with three factions on two fronts, and then I, powered through and defeated Portugal first, and I captured their territories, but they had joined the crusade and they were in possession of Cairo, so the faction didn't get destroyed, right? Then I took care of Kingdom of Leon, and these Aragon sons of bitches were really powerful, so I had to defeat them, and it took me a while, and they were in possession of Toulouse as well, along with Barcelona. So, and then I moved on to actually the factions, neighboring factions kept on declaring war on me. In fact, those factions which weren't even my neighbors, like the Kingdom of Novgorod and Genoa wasn't my neighbor because Aragon was in it. But anyways, everyone started to declare war on me, and France as well, and then England. So yeah, then I defeated the Aragon East, and then I made I made a full stop and made a halt to my progress, and regrouped my forces, retrained, prepared some new ones, and and then I moved ahead and captured Marseille, Toulouse, and Bordeaux, and then I halted the progress in that sector and held the line there, and moved into the Italian peninsula through Marseille, and I captured Genoa because the Genoese were giving me a hard time, but I captured Milan as well, and I was well on my way to capture Venice, but these Holy Roman sons of bitches declared war, and they were really, really powerful, man. And they defeated my armies and really compelled me to halt my advance. And then these Kingdom of Genoa captured, landed their force there. So I availed that opportunity and moved one of my army here and took out this region, which destroyed their faction and their army was turned into rebel army. So yeah, that was a really big win for me. Anyways, I held the line there and then advanced gradually also in this sector. I advanced on to Tripoli, which was I encountered again the Sicilians, and Sicilians made many counterattacks on Tunis, and many naval battles took place. And yeah, but I eventually landed on their bitch ass island and captured it. So yeah, the situation, and also I. In the previous video, I told you about the Jihad, and which was here. I captured Jerusalem and Accra, and then these SOBs, Fatimid sons of bitches, betrayed me, and I had to retreat to this area. Then I took care of them eventually, and heavy fighting took place here as well. But now I am really in good shape, and to put icing on the cake, they are my allies, these Fatimid sons of bitches. And I just made that alliance to humiliate them. Also, there was a jihad on Constantinople. I took part in it, and now I am in possession of Constantinople. And a decision would have to be made that I want to hold this region or not, because I do not have the any fort here nearby, and the Byzantine Empire forces are attacking countlessly, and maybe I should abandon this area, and we'll see about that, right? And wait and move from the west and meet up and eventually conquer this area. But we'll see about that later. The situation, and oh yeah, I'm also invading these English SOBs, and things are going great. The situation here is that these two armies have really fought heavy action against the British, and they are now battered and they need some serious retraining. I've recruited these city troops here as well to hold this Exeter sector and region, and yeah, it is great. And to show the English that I'm really serious about my invasion, this army is being recruited, and leading it is Khalifa. It's Caliph, but in proper word is Khalifa. So yeah, Tasufin, and my faction leader, which was really senior and a great general, died recently, and now this bitch ass dude is in charge. But he will get senior in due time, because the English really need to be fought. Now I've moved against Holy Romans, and they are in a very pathetic shape.
Yes, noble.
And I actually made a mistake there and moved my army ahead, and now it's in danger of being annihilated. Anyways, these Danish joined in the fighting, and I kicked their ass recently, and they would be fucked in due time. But my main objective is to capture Rome, right? For that reason, I've landed this army, and it would take out Naples, because the Papal states are really strong. Rome, Ancona, Naples, and this there's a Bari region here somewhere. So they are in possession of those regions, and that is why they are building massive armies. And my force, this is situated in such a way that two of my armies cannot join against the two of theirs. So in the next turn, we would see what we can do, right? So yeah, here's the situation, and let's start the game, partners. And let me see. I think there isn't anything which remains to be done in this turn. So, oh yeah, these two dudes are moving there.